It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Hey! That wasn't the right song, but okay. We'll go with that.
Is this a jingle?
Pick up the brush, feel the spark inside. Follow your bliss, let your soul be your guide. Ubuntu Fish Gallery, where dreams take flight. Empower your path, shine your inner light. 10 Rex in hand, find your way. Cut through the chaos, live bold today. Dana's voice, your journey's friend. Spirit, purpose, no end. Ubuntu, we rise together.
Welcome to Happy Hump Day.
You just blew their
Where's the
ears
Hump
out.
Day? What?
Today is Wednesday. You have it, Sophia?
What's Wednesday?
You just blew their ears out.
Did I? Did I
It's-
blow your ears out?
They can't hear you anymore.
There it is.
Happy Hump Day, everybody!
I don't know anything about, but that noise sounds very
I
weird.
am so off a day. I keep thinking it's Thursday. I don't know why I'm like off on
Something.
Wednesday. Yes, it is. Happy
So
Wednesday
bad.
to you too.
Listen, breaking news. The newsletter went out.
Magazine?
Is it a magazine? News magazine went out, and if you got your copy, open it and read it. And there's the Dear Abby part in there. That there's a lot that was written in there. I
Your
wanted to
diary
read it.
by Heather.
Yeah, I want to read it. She won't let me read it on the air.
It's a bit too vulnerable for you to read it on air with me here, so y'all can read it, keep it to yourselves, and then maybe
Oh, it's vulnerable? You put vulnerability into it?
It's more vulnerable than my first one.
Really? Oh, I think we should print it. Put it all over the studio.
Skywrite
it. Vulnerable for me.
That's good. It's working. Look at her. She's
So
all
check it
vulnerable.
out. If you have not received it, you can go on to our website, brooklyncafe.tv, and subscribe, I believe. Right? Or you could probably subscribe in our link tree on social. So
And you
a
can
lot of
also
ways to
be a
subscribe.
pay subscriber. I saw that's a new concept piece.
You
I
don't have
didn't.
to pay. That's just an option that Substack.
No, pay. I want
That
you.
was Substack
It's
for
free,
Heather.
but if you want to join in, pay a little bit.
Whatever
It's okay too.
I post more on Substack.
Very cool.
Hey, how'd you like the opening jingle? That wasn't supposed to play until
That
later
wasn't
on.
really a jingle. It's more of a song.
No, it's a jingle.
A
It's
jingle
a
is-
minute.
a-
It's a jingle,
Like a
Concho.
tagline, isn't it?
It's a jingle.
Tomato. Like my bologna has a first name.
Well, I'm glad that all these voices have stepped forward.
You deserve
we
a break
will now
today
do
at
a.
McDonald's.
Can you do that again? Can you sing that jingle for me?
No. That was one.
That was really good. Because she can sing. I can't stand her. She can sing, but what ended up happening from 30 seconds, they gave me a longer version of it, and I liked it. So I played it. But I never sent it to
Do
her.
you think you could get it down to 12
I can.
seconds?
I could.
Do you?
12 seconds is my forte.
Let's,
But I liked it.
let's not
No,
go
I'm kidding
there.
about that.
And I went into. Hey! Here's my buzzer. Hit the buzzer. As you can tell, it puts everybody in the right mood, the right frame of mind.
12
Wow,
seconds.
and the crowd goes wild.
Look at Gato. Even Gato shaking his head.
Gato's
it?
learning today.
I got more for you. I got chapter 3, 4, and 5 coming your way. And what do we
Gio?
have today? Huh?
With Gio?
With Gio? Oh, yeah. With Gio. And what do we have today? What are we doing?
Today we've got Decoding the Woo with Dana Sardano. So we're moving into our second book of the book club series. And as always, you can go to UBUNTU, and get a copy of your audiobook or the hard copy book. So go check that out.
And the audio copy book. Because I heard your book is an audio, no?
Is that what I just said?
No. You said all these other
Did I
things.
not just say you could go get the audiobook?
No, you said, you didn't say that. No.
Let's
you didn't.
rewind.
12 seconds.
Back. She did.
You know, the problem is that you come in here and you're grouchy.
I was not grouchy.
Very grouchy.
I'm on
you
a
come
mission.
in here and you grouch it all up. You like clog the pipes.
I was on a mission of finding solutions this week. I think
You have beaten
in
me up
my
so bad
mind,
this week.
I might have beat Sophia up a little bit this week.
No.
Sophia, I'm really sorry.
No, you beat me up so bad this week. It doesn't stop.
Of finding solutions.
I mean, this
Because
morning was unmerciful.
I didn't beat you up. Rob did.
Rob.
Rob and Gio beat you up. All I did was ask a question.
My son calls me at 7 o'clock this morning. We're on the phone for almost 2 hours. And they were talking about the different things that we want to do. And Gato was the entire conversation about how to improve some of the things that we're doing, some of the things that we're not doing correctly, other things that we are doing really fantastic. But anyway, it went on and on and on. Then I come in here, and she gets on the computer with them, and they crucified me, for lack of a better word.
Not really.
Oh, it was horrible.
You were laughing.
No, I was crying.
You were
I was cry laughing.
They were laughing.
But
Andrew, it was bad because you and Rob were, wait, let's watch it again. Poof.
then they started making fun of us. They said, let's watch it again. Somebody get me some popcorn. I'm watching a movie here. Are these outtakes? Really?
Brooklyn was sitting there. I don't even know what Brooklyn was thinking.
Outtakes.
It was funny.
It was horrible.
No, not funny. But
And hold it. I want to show you something.
but there's a solution. That's for the end of the bit, I think.
No, I gotta hold things up. So in this studio, they do bits, and these are
This one's funny.
the chicken bits that they work on. So when they finish the bit, they leave the chicken pieces here. So I said to the kids, okay, who wants lunch? And I think Sophia wants them, and they leave them laying around. So
They smell really good.
there you go. Have some. I'm gonna keep it over here so you can smell it.
It smells
Dana,
delicious.
nice lady.
All right, so we've got Dana Sardano. I keep seeing visions of people walking by, and yes, that happened to have been a real person.
Here, hold on.
This was from Dana for our 10-year anniversary. He's been holding this a lot. Is that a thing? Isn't he?
I think that was for me, honey.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dana. It's from Wendy. I meant Wendy. Wendy, is he supposed to be holding this?
You can hold it, but it's meant to like hold the space in your room or anywhere that you really want to put it to just anchor everything that was written in the.
He's been holding it like a lot.
Nice.
If he back door with him, so that's where the space is being.
This has a point. I'm going to show you the back door. You keep it up. I'm going to tell you something. The kind of week that I've had, you know what I'm saying? What is that?
I think it's been a good week, though. I think it's been a pretty. Other than Monday, so Tuesday was better. Wednesday is
Of course, it's
better.
a good week. You've been hitting me over the head all week. Between you and her.
Me.
Yeah. All week.
What?
One after the other. I feel like I'm on the trampoline, and I'm the trampoline.
Why?
Why?
We're just getting things done. You and I just have different ways of accomplishing
That's
goals,
right. That's what it is.
of doing different things.
Yes, we do. Gato comes and says to me, we had a great meeting. My head is spinning.
Was it good? Your phone call with Gio?
Yeah, it was great.
See?
Yeah.
They learned a lot.
Yeah, this was very productive.
Academy 101. Anyway, we've got a lot of great content, a lot of cool days. Apparently, it's a National Hot Wing Day, I think it is.
Hence the wings.
Hence the wings. But the way Fonzie puts it is really, really funny. We're going to start decoding the woo-woo with Dana Sardano. And, of course, Wendy B is in the house. Freddie's got his big selenite. I guess he needs a lot of protection and clearing. I've got a new Coca-Cola. What is it? Chrysocola. So when I say things, you will now understand them because I'm holding the Chrysocola.
The magic decoder.
The magic decoder, the Chrysocola. So
I gotta ask a question before we go to break because it's been bothering me. I took somebody's charm, and I put it on my belt. Look at all my rings.
That's
here.
insanity.
But what is this?
I think it's Abdullah's. Washington, D.C., the lucky penny. You took this?
It was on the floor. I picked it up. Abdullah, is this yours?
It was where Abdullah sits on the table last week.
But I don't think it's Abdullah's.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think that is it.
Abdullah, is this yours?
It's not. Anyone claiming the lucky
Oh,
penny?
no, excuse you, me.
He's like a crow. He's like a crow.
No,
Right?
I'm not giving it away, but this is unbelievable. You know, the penny is no longer being printed. So I may have the last penny ever given.
Look at that.
This
it
is not
Abdullah?
yours.
Oh wait,
What?
wait, is that? Wait, was this? Holy! Wait, I had
So
something.
good.
If you have something, that's yours. Is this yours?
I think it
Disappear.
is.
No, I don't think so.
No, I had a thing that was attached to my. That was on my bag, but for some reason I noticed it was like missing on my bag one day.
It's not a penny that was on your bag. You had a chip or something on your bag.
No.
Freddie stole your penny.
You're going to have to identify this. I'm telling you, he's lost.
Freddie stole
It's
your
Freddie.
penny.
It's Abdullah's. Anyway,
It was on the floor.
It was on the floor.
Yeah, see if it's in.
it goes on his computer bag.
It does not.
That was like
Oh my God, here we go.
attached to like. Here, was this on the floor in there?
No.
Where did you find
The-
that?
This
I
is our
found it-
romper room. Can you please give him back his penny keychain?
Is this yours or not?
It is.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Because that was a gift from like someone I knew who went to had a road trip in Washington. Oh my God!
Now, do you know how long I've had it?
A week.
A day. You
No.
found that on Monday.
No, I've had it all week.
Monday.
We found it. I think we found it Thursday.
No, I think I
I
found
think
it.
he left it Thursday.
I found it last week. Sophia found it, threw it in a box. I took it out, put it back. I found it last week.
You're a hero.
He hasn't known that it's been missing for a week.
Now you know.
You want to attach it to your bag?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. All right, good.
All right, we're gonna take a commercial break. Wow, Freddie's on a roll today.
This is the magic of the stone. Abdullah, thank the
May
stone.
the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422 or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
This is AMP2 TV Network, powered by the AMP Media Future Foundation. AMP2 is an award-winning production company. Here, we produce any media your heart desires. We produce films that make people emotional. We make the audience engaged, we're innovative, eye-catching, unforgettable. Amplify your idea. here at AMP2 TV.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hi everyone, today is a very special day because July 1st is National Jokes Day and International Chicken Wings Day. So I prepared 2 funny sketches that has to do with chicken wings. So I hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
You know, they say every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Plate of wings for Mr. Angel. Here you go.
Well, they say Red Bull gives me wings.
Here you go.
That's not what I meant.
I hope you all enjoyed those 2 funny videos because it was fun making them. Now, if you excuse me, I'll have to enjoy a plate of wings. Bye!
He's hilarious.
That was really
Yeah,
funny.
that was cute. That was cute.
That
was awesome.
He's hilarious.
Every time a bell rings,
Yeah, yeah.
an angel gets his wings.
I think that Fancy should do his own comedy show.
Getting taller.
I am. My shoulders are
How
expanding.
is
I had a piece of
when you
chicken. I got
working
bigger.
out?
He got his booster.
See that?
It's the stone, baby. Lifting my stone.
All right, so today we're starting a new book, Decoding the Woo.
Woo.
Woo, woo. Decoding the woo, woo. Andrew, can you change, we have Dana's background. So we're decoding the woo, woo today with Dana Sardano. And Wendy's here. We have the audiobook, and I know Heather started listening to it, the intro and the prologue, and see where we're going to roll out on
Now,
this,
before we get started, I wanted to share, because she hasn't seen us. Did you hear the story about the owner of La Mesa?
No.
Okay, you want to explain this woo-woo thing that you guys are creating, this funnel, and it's beginning to spread
the
out.
funnel's kind of spreading. So we're doing a shoot at La Mesa last week, and Angie's the owner. She sits down on set, and she says, you know, Freddie, I feel like you were my father in another life. And we're live on air. Look at her face.
And the interview hadn't started, and she said she had a dream that I was her father. And I look at her, I thought she was kidding. She was that serious.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So I think your woo-woo-ness is beginning to spread like peanut butter.
You know, you know what? I think it's also people. You know, people are expanding. But I went and got my hair did last week, and when I sit in the chair, usually like there's an overlap. Somebody's getting like the foil, somebody else is getting cut, and I'll talk, and I wind up doing therapy half the time. And 2 women, both of them, couldn't get enough of the chakras and the woo, and then they start telling their stories. There's more people, I think, who are willing to talk about it. But what I started doing is asking people, hey, on a scale from 0 to woo, 1 to 10, where do you fall? And if somebody says anything over a 5, I'm like, let me tell you something. And then we start talking. So La Mesa's up there in the 6 or the 7 if she's having dreams that you're her daddy.
I think I'm like a 10.5.
Yeah.
I think that you should wear an aluminum foil hat.
Yeah, like a swan. We should shape them. A swan.
Why don't we do that for this segment? Wear aluminum foil hats.
It's done. I will bring. You got an extra large for you, small, medium and a half, L, XL.
Aluminum
We're good.
foil hats come in sizes?
No, but I'm just judging the sides of your head just for the fun of it.
We may have to buy extra foil. But I saw a movie the other day, and they say that if you do that, you gain about 20% more intelligence. Is that true?
Yeah, no.
I'm telling you, this is.
If you wear a tinfoil hat, you
When
get
was the
more
last time you wore a
intelligent.
tinfoil hat?
Last weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, you would.
And look how smart I am.
Wow.
It's a wicked smart.
Wow, I'm staying away from it.
Anyway, really very interesting. All right, so let's get into it. Let's roll Dana's intro for the Ubuntu Room. You be you, and to you.
This segment has been sponsored by the Ubuntu Room. Come join Dana Sardano as she offers life-changing advice that will affect the spiritual, emotional, and physical aspects of your being. Within her easily available writings, you will find the solution you need for your problems. Tune in to the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
Hi, my name is Dana Sardano, and this is the Ubuntu Room. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. You know, I always have a thing that I want to say, but I have to tell you guys something. When I post on social media and I post my reels, if I post anything about decoding the woo-woo, I always use the sound by Jeffrey Osborne in the 70s, and the song goes, if you woo-woo-woo, and you woo-woo-woo, I can't get it out of my head. So I'm gifting it to you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
With that said, the Ubuntu Room, for those of you who are new to who I am and what I do, in the Ubuntu Room, we talk all things personal empowerment and all things spiritual development. In the last several weeks, we've been focused heavy on the personal empowerment because we've been doing 10 Rex Book Club. And that's all about creating the foundation so we can then become more expansive and tap into our spirituality. Now, starting today, we are talking Decoding the Woo-Woo, which is the follow-up to 10 Rex. And now we're going to really dabble in the terms. A lot of the terms and a lot of the concepts and ideas of people when they're on a spiritual journey, like alignment and manifestation and leveling up and all of the terms that I roll my eyes when I say them. But what I want to do is I want to break them down because there's a lot of misconceptions and really just kind of the practicality to make sense of it. So this week in Decoding the Woo-Woo in Book Club, we're going to talk about the first 2 chapters. And just to give you an understanding of how the book is laid out, it's the underlying story of my spiritual awakening and how I made sense of things. And then I decode the woo-woo while I'm doing it, decode these words and help make them make sense. So the first 2 chapters, I focus on my creativity and what that looked like. And that is a really important point that I think would be nice that we could have some conversation about, that when we understand that we're all creative beings and whatever it looks like for each of us, because we're like snowflakes, we're all individual, but if we exercise our creativity, it kind of leads us in the direction that's for our best and highest good. Another point that I make in these 2 chapters is our emotional guidance. And it's a reiteration of what I talked about in 10 Recommandments. But when we understand that our emotional guidance is here not to become lost in, but it acts as a guide. And when we understand even further that our passion, our inspiration, our excitement, our joy, the things that elicit those emotions are like pieces of candy, like a trail of breadcrumbs leading us to the path that is fulfilling, that is purposeful, that is for our best and highest good. And when we utilize our emotional guidance to help us understand, oh, this feels yucky, steer clear of that, this feels good and inspirational, and let's go towards that, excuse me, and the ignoring the naysaying and ignoring the critics and ignoring that inner dialogue that keeps us from following that inspiration, then we're on to something. And there was one other point that was brought up in these 2 chapters, and that's the idea of karma. A lot of people throw the word karma around like he's got bad karma or karma's a B word or whatever it is. You know, karma comes from past lives, which is possible. I don't want to get too far into that because it's a little complicated. But the idea of karma is nothing more than a cause and effect relationship. It's an alignment with a frequency. So if I do things and I feel things that elicit certain emotions, elicit a certain frequency, then the consequence is a matched frequency. And so it's a cause and effect. And when we come to realize that about karma and that we have a little bit more control of our karma than we think we do, then again, it's a whole new ball game, and the road to fulfillment is a whole, it looks a lot different. So with that said, thank you for indulging me. Thank you for listening. And as always, Ubuntu, because I have to do that, it's a tick. And I really want to talk about these concepts, emotional guidance, karma, and the other thing that I don't even remember at this point. Thoughts, questions, comments?
Which one do you want to start with?
You know, I do think that that understanding our passion is the key in the road to our purpose. I think that's really, really important. And I just want to know if everybody here understands that, and how does it look in your own life?
Understanding your passion is purpose, Heather? You look like you're getting ready to talk. That's why.
No, I was gonna ask you to say again what you were saying, because I was typing something about karma. So I was like, oh, I'm not able to do too.
Tell me about karma.
Oh, well, I always did have that negative perception on karma, like, yes, karma's a bee, you get what you deserve type mentality.
Yeah.
And honestly, recently, I have switched that mentality, and good karma is good. It is not a bad thing. And karma is like what we put out in the universe. If we put out that positive energy and just like that good frequency, that good vibrational energy, we're going to get that back. And that's kind of the environment that we create. So that's the good karma. It's like we put out good karma, we're going to get good karma.
Yeah. Based on what you're saying, I just want to tweak it a little bit. I feel like karma is neutral. It's neutral. You say it's good because you're putting good out, right?
Yeah.
But it's a neutral thing. It really is. It's science. It really is cause and effect.
Yeah.
I do this. I trip over that rock. I fall down. That's not karma, but it's cause and effect, right? So karma is the same way. And again, just to add another layer that I think is important, it's how we feel when we do things. So if I'm doing something and people say, oh, the consequence, but what is my motivation? What is my intention? How did I feel when I did that? Did I do something because it's a sense of obligation? Because if I did something as a sense of obligation, there's fear connected to that. If you really want to unravel it, there's fear connected to that. So that obligation has a tinge to it. So whatever the steps that surpass that, the immediate one, the one after that, the one after that, is all based on that core of obligation, of fear-based, of whatever I haven't unraveled, that I feel like I need to do things based on obligation. So it's about how you feel, what's the intention. If I do something for the love of the game, I do something because it brings me joy, because I feel fulfilled in doing so, then whatever that consequence is going to carry that energy. And that's your karma. So people talk about past life. I don't want to get into that because it's complicated. So never mind. So I'll stop right there. Okay, I'm done.
But you know when people say, oh, karma will come back and get them? People think some people think they're doing good and putting out good karma into the world, but yet your perception of it might not be good. So like, oh, they'll get theirs. But they think they're doing something great. They think they're living the high life and they're being kind to all people and they're just doing their thing. So that's kind of where my disconnect is, because there are people that do not so nice things, but yet they think they're entitled to, and they think they're okay, I guess, to do that.
But the energy never lies. So they could think whatever it is they want to think, and Wendy's going to chime in just a second because I know she's got opinions. I got something to say. No, but seriously, I feel it. Like I feel you, because I know we see it the same way, but the energy does not lie. If you say, how you doing? And I say, oh, I'm fine. But energetically, I'm not fine. My mouth sounds don't make a hill of beans. Whatever my energy is what is going to attract or affect the next moves. So Wendy, please.
Or you sense it. It's all, oh my goodness, it's all energy. It's all information. That's what it comes down to. Where is your intent coming from? That action that you did. Some people might say, I did such and such a thing, and one person will say, well, that was a manipulation. Where you're like, no, it's not a manipulation, because I'm diplomatic. I know how to word it in a way where it'll come across. But if you're somebody who really doesn't care, you're just going to spew it out. But then the consequence of that is the other person going to pick it up from that intent? Are they going to pick up your yucky? Are they going to pick up that you're coming from heart space or something like that? So you're right. Energy never lies.
Well, there are people that you can ask them, how you doing? This has happened to me recently. And people are going through a real rough time, and they think that I'm trying to get them to tell me that they're suffering, or that they're weaker, or that this, or their fear, or whatever. I'm fine. Why do you ask?
That's the
response.
Defense. That's on their side.
That's on their side.
Yeah.
And I had no ill intent. I was just asking, how you doing?
No, you were coming at your energy, but just because you came and that was your intent doesn't mean it's always going to be received. Oh, let's break bread.
That's why we have Chrysocola.
So it's,
code that.
again, it's,
Well,
it's
that's
picking up the
That's the rock.
signature.
I
Yeah.
like to throw the rock.
Yeah.
So
You
when
know-
when they come back at you with that, then you just meet them there. It's information. They're giving you information, and how do you move through with that piece of information? Do you get angry and you know, or you're like, oh, okay, I can see that they're going through something. Oh, no, it's just checking on you, and you can leave it right there, and it doesn't affect
but
you.
It's interesting that you brought up the way you started the segment, because when I used to coach and a kid would strike out and come back to the dugout, I used to tap him in the back of the leg, tap back of the knee, and tell him we'll get it next time. And the look sometimes was like, what are you talking about? I just struck out. But it was the look. It's the transfer of karma. It's the energy that you're giving. It's the positivity. Even though the other side is negative on themselves or other things and what have you, you just got to wipe it off. But do you know how many people take it personally because they say karma is the bee?
Yeah, but that's not your problem.
That's not your bag.
But that's what's taught.
Okay, so I'm teaching something else. So everything, I even wrote a book about it, and a workbook.
No, I get it. But take the word hate.
Yeah.
How much hate is taught in the world to be proper karma?
Oh yeah, listen, we are here to reverse all of that. It's a slow and steady shifting of momentum, and that's why we're all sweating, rolling up our sleeves, right? And we're tired and we're exhausted, many of us who are reversing the train of this momentum of energy, and now we're pushing it this way. But all of this hate, all of this fear, the power structure, all of that has been for millennia, it's over. It's over, Johnny. It's over.
How do you know you have a problem until you see it?
It's got to be in the light, right? That's why, as everything is, now we're getting out there, but as the world around us, as the systems that are in place are crumbling, and everybody's like, oh my God, everything is so corrupt all of a sudden. No, it's not. It's always been corrupt. We can see it now. And now that we can see it, we can do something about it, right? I shall not refute the truth or deny the solution of the truth. Now that we're willing to look at it collectively, now we could do something about it. So this idea that karma is a B word, that karma is a bad thing, it's because that's the mentality. So we're shifting the mentality. Karma is a consequence of a vibration, of a frequency. And if we could all be very aware individually of what our frequency is, what our intention is, what our emotion is that is attached to things, and understand that whatever that is, the consequence of that is going to match that, and everybody does that, then the shift of the momentum and the push of that train in the opposite direction is going to go a lot quicker and a lot easier.
1000%.
And what do you do with the ones that don't?
That's not
my problem.
They
if
sift
you're
themselves out.
associated to the ones that don't, what are you supposed to do? Just ignore them? You know, move on?
There's if I may.
No, please.
There's somebody to speak to an audience at any given time.
Yes.
Dana, what she's got to say, she's going to reach a certain crowd. You're going to reach a certain crowd. We all have the apparatus and the words and the dictionary, and this is why this is important, to be able to say it in a way where, oh, I see what so-and-so is saying. This is what I use, and this is where my mentality is, just like you invited the conversation. If we're here and we acknowledge that I'm giving a kind word, and that's going to help buffer that this kid is going to look back and say, oh, somebody just still believed in me or believes in me, I can continue up. Where you said, you really suck. Now this kid is going to go away feeling awful.
Yeah.
You just set this kid up for success in minute, small ways without even thinking about it. If we could just do that one thing, the power of words that we were talking about.
But are you able to have a conversation with somebody who tells you right to your face, you don't know what you're talking about, you're full of this, you're full of that, blah, 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 blah.
I
And
cannot.
Every day!
I cannot.
Every day!
Yes. I couldn't before.
And constantly belittling what you say, and then gets down and dirty because they know that it's not having an effect on you because you believe in what you believe in. And the next thing you know, you got into a confrontation with somebody you never intended to have a confrontation with.
You walk away before it even
But
gets
do
to that
you?
point. Yes.
I'm learning to.
Listen,
You walk away?
Listen, there comes a time when you say, you know what, I'd love to have this conversation, but
You
we are
walk away
both not.
too?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
ahead,
I was
go
just
ahead.
gonna say, like, why am I gonna surround myself with people who feel that way about me or gonna make those comments about me? It's not filling my cup. It's not serving
not
anything
helpful.
in my
No,
life.
I hear the reason.
But yeah,
You
exactly.
walk away
I
too,
have
Evan?
walked away.
Would you walk away with somebody confronting you? like that. Boom, boom, boom.
But in all due respect, you're a different personality.
But
You're the bus driver.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't do that.
You don't let people off the bus.
I'm not going to walk away.
Exactly.
Yeah. I have never walked away. I'm going to stand there and take the blows. It's
so
okay.
listen, you can still do that, but still hold your space and decide when is enough. You can sit there and do the whole thing. Nobody's
or like you can just you express your concerns. You have that conversation with them, and if they're still not listening or comprehending it, then
That's
it's time to walk
Yeah.
away. You said what needed to be said, and that's done.
Freddie, I got to tell you, in this room, I'm probably the most similar to you. And I'm from Jersey, I'm Italian. Like, I'll flip a table, you look at me crooked 30 years ago, you know? So I can relate. I can totally relate. Like, I catch myself in these arguments, and I'm like, what am I doing? And I have to remind myself, it is not my job, excuse me, little frog, it's not my job to prove myself, to prove what I believe to anybody. I will share anything I have, from my stuff to my time to my understandings of things. But if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, and on top of it, if you are being aggressive, accusatory, and nasty, disrespectful in any way, that's it. And just to give it to go a step further, a couple months ago, you asked me if I would connect with somebody that you thought could benefit from my assistance. And I attempted to do that, and I got the block. And then it was fine. And then some time went by, and you mentioned it again, and I didn't even bother. Why? Because if you're not, again, readiness. If you're not ready, if you can't even understand my mouth sounds or align with my energy or any of that, I can't. You have to get yourself to a place of readiness, because I can't dilute what I'm doing, what I'm saying. I can meet you where you are if you're close enough, but I can't go over the river through the woods to get to you. You've got to make the trek, get to where I am, and then it's all for you.
1,000%.
It's all for you. So if somebody is not picking up what you're putting down, then they no longer, if the dissonance is so great that it's uncomfortable in some way, that they are no longer invited, welcome in your sphere. Because the moment you start letting go of those that you have to beg to be there, the unicorns, and we'll talk about this in upcoming chapters, the unicorns will start to fall from the sky. People who you're more aligned with, people who are actually at a frequency maybe even a little higher than yours, and that's how we, I hate this term, level up.
May I add a little something to that?
More unicorns.
When do we make dinner from what we threw in the trash yesterday, scraps?
Oh.
I do sometimes.
You know,
if I'm
sometimes
desperate, I got a little bit left of that onion. I forgot I didn't have onions.
I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes, before you throw it in the trash, that scrap can feed somebody.
Right,
And
I
I think
agree.
that
But once it's in the trash, and it was there since yesterday.
It's never in the trash. That's a perception. See, the bottom line here is that the greatness of being taught, if it's not spread on those who don't believe, then what are you doing?
So, it's there for them.
No, it isn't there for them. They don't see that. They don't understand that. People of hate don't understand that they are hating. People of hate are just angry and fearful. And your job, not your job, if you choose to want to do it, is to educate.
Yeah.
And you have to sometimes, you got to stand in the thunderstorm, in the wind, for all that to blow over, and they will come forward. Everybody in my life who's ever been negative has come forward. And they've tried the other side. But man, did I have to go through wars to get them there.
Yeah, but we have chosen,
Okay.
we've gone through the
That's
wars,
fine.
we have chosen not to battle anymore. Years, we both, right? Years, we battle and pull and beg and pushing people up a hill, dragging them, oh, well, let me get your backpack. And
no, you're not going to do the work for them. You're just going to be there for them.
Right, we're there
that's
for them
different.
now.
And they're always going to come back.
We're there for
Because
them now.
reason
You hold
always.
the space. That's it. You
That's
hold
it.
the
There's
space.
nothing more you can do. You're not going to be them. You're not going to work for them. You know, you're not going to get spit in the face and then say, come on, let's work together.
No.
Or do you?
No.
Or do you?
I know.
Listen, you've
But
got
have
to.
we?
We have. That's because
We
you're
have
the
as
bus
well.
driver.
Yeah.
But it happens. And sometimes people do things and they don't realize what they've done. They spit in my face. She's seen it. Right in the middle of Atlantic Avenue, true? And then you know what I did? I said, come on, let's work together. And did we?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that sometimes you got to put your shield down Not your sword,
Yeah, but
your
for
shield.
how long?
Oh, okay. That's a magical question. How
Yes.
long does it take?
Yes.
But how long does it take?
But how long are you going to continue to sacrifice you and
No,
your
no, no,
well-being
no. Don't
for
go
others?
there. Don't do it that way. Don't
Why?
paint it that way because I'm not sacrificing me. I'm using what you're teaching. What you're teaching is my shield. And I'm going to defend myself with that.
You're welcome.
With your book.
Yeah.
With what the stories you tell me. All of it. But it's their fear that I'm fighting.
Yeah.
So I can't walk away from that.
Well, so
Because
listen.
then that's what life does.
So then that's your role. And that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Not all of us are meant to do
Yeah.
that
Okay.
role.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful
But karma
thing.
is a big part of it because if you wish good on somebody and they wish bad on you,
Yeah.
who wins? Remember the story on Monday I said to you, sometimes one thing defeats the other, but who wins?
Well, I win. But one thing that I learned just based on this conversation, and I learned it, and then I learned it again, and then I fell down, and then I learned it again, is, to give is great, but never at your peril. So if somebody is fearful and somebody is resistant, like I had a feral kitty that I had to, if somebody is resistant, I'm willing to put forth the effort.
Right.
But once I start to feel, remember, it's all about the emotion, it's all about the frequency. Once I start to feel more discomfort than, I don't want to say gain, but desire to give, to help, then it's at my peril. And once it's at my peril, it's time for me to step back. So if people are coming at you with fear, spitting in your face, whatever it is, metaphorically, I hope, whatever it is.
No, it wasn't. It was physical. It was true.
Hey, listen, I know a guy, so you let me know.
No.
But if it ever
But it
comes
doesn't matter.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm joking. But if it ever comes to that, and you can handle it, there's sometimes I can handle it. I have the bandwidth. There's sometimes I'm vulnerable and I don't have the bandwidth. It's never about that. It's about where am I and what can I handle? And is this at my peril? Do I have it to give? Is my oxygen mask on nice and tight? And then I give. So I think the situation is different. I think the circumstance, the people are different. But I am no longer giving 90% when somebody else is giving 10.
I want to add a little bit piggyback to what you're saying. When I worked in the pharmacy, and there's many stories there, but the one story that sticks in my mind, there's one man, New Yorker, Mr. Neufeld. He's probably passed by now. And that man was the grumpiest thing you've ever seen. And every time he came to the pharmacy, he had a hat just like yours, or if not, he wouldn't have it at all. But I never saw him with the wife. Never got into it because we never were chummy like that. Eventually, after a couple of times of dealing with him, he would ask for me. And he actually smiled. And I got pulled to the side by the crew. How did you get that man to smile? And how did you get him to be nice? And why is he asking for you? Because I could see his pain. And I knew that it was worth to extend my kindness because it didn't look like he had any. And that's what brought that man out. And for years, until I finally left that pharmacy, that man always asked for me and always had a smile for me. I actually got Christmas cards from him a couple of times, wishing you all the best. That man did not extend the aisle for anybody else because nobody had grace for him.
Grace, yeah.
So it's goes to what you're saying. There is a time for me, I will definitely, and sometimes to my peril, give. But I've had to know where I have that tendency of over-giving and oversharing.
Yeah. But there's a difference between over-giving, oversharing, and overdoing.
Yeah.
I had a cousin, her name was Tata, and we were growing up, and Tata was a heavy drug abuser, and she died of AIDS. And when Tata was in her dying bed, she told her mother, Lucy, to ask Freddie to come see me. And I was shocked, and I went with my brother, and my brother says, you have to go in and talk to Tata. And she's in a bed, she's in AIDS, she's covered in whatever, warts. And it was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. A human being die was melting away.
Wow.
So I went over to her and I hugged her. And she said, no, don't touch me. I said, why? She says, I'll get you sick. I said, Tata, you never ever had anybody hug you when you were going through this. I'm going to give it to you now. And ever since then, I don't walk away from anybody's fear. It isn't about giving. It's not about that. It's about taking. Because if you can take what somebody's giving you and you can stand, then you know what you know. because you're not afraid of anybody moving you.
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody to say, I need 10, 20. I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Just give me a crack, because you can see in a gleam. You look at somebody's eyes and they're going to give you a gleam that I believe I just ain't there yet. Or I'm afraid to be there.
1,000%.
Yeah, I'm going to turn my back on you a number of times.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, because God says if you don't bleed because somebody uses words on you, you're good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you die?
You know, Freddie, I believe in that respect we are all speaking the same language. Wendy and my response has a lot to do with the people that don't want to, they just want you to do it for them. That's really what we're talking about. Yeah, they just want to complain, or they just want to sap your energy, but they don't want to do the work. That's what we're talking about. What you're saying, remember, I was in education for a lot of years, and you could see the kids didn't do their homework, the kids resisted, the kids didn't want, but I could always see that there was something there, and I was always willing to be there for them. But I think even though we're talking about the same thing, I think we're talking about another offshoot of that. You know what I mean? But I agree with you. And
karma begins with karma. If you deliver positive karma, you deliver negative karma. Some people will say the same thing to you, where they'll be out of line. And they'll say it in public, or they'll say it so that it disturbs you. But they're saying it for a reason, because they feel that it's okay to say.
Yeah. But hurt people hurt people.
And they hurt people do hurt people. Yeah. So you sit there and you go, okay, I got a choice. Because we all have choice. You can either say, you know what, bomb you, or, okay, what else you got?
Yeah.
Because I look around and that's not going to make me break.
Yeah.
May break them. Or you tell somebody the truth and they can't handle the truth.
I shall never.
So what level of the truth? Do you tell them this much?
Yeah.
Do you tell them this much, or do you hit them with one of them stones you're walking around with?
And that's why intuition is important, discernment is important, because there are clients that I can only give them this much, and Spirit's like, that's all you can say. But then there's other people that are, lay it on me. And an hour and a half later, they're like, all right, I got it. Let me sit with this for a little bit. So they run a gamut. Yeah. And another little side story, another pharmacy one, and then I'll digress. I had a lady that, talk about the difference of personality, had a woman, 3 kids, all of them with asthma. Goes through the drive-thru to pick up all of their albuterols, all of the asthma medicines, and I'm talking about boxes of medicine, each one. And the woman is sitting in her van with all 3 kids, windows closed, smoking a cigarette. She's going to tell me off because now the insurance doesn't want to pay for all of these things. And she starts insulting me and calling me every word under the sun. And I'm sitting here saying, look at you, look at what you're putting out. And not only that, it's one thing for you, but you're making these 3 kids suffer.
So what'd you say to her?
I passed it to the pharmacist because I had no words. I'm like, this woman's insulting me. Clearly the situation I don't have a remedy for. And you're talking about, this is like 20-something years ago. So yeah, you know, run a gamut. Run a gamut.
You're just a little different than the average capybara.
Because I've seen strange things. I got a pharmacy story.
All right, hold it. We're going to take a commercial break. More to come before they digress into pharmacy stories. More to come with Decoding the Woo-Woo, Intern Corner, and let us know your thoughts. 888-994-4995, the Studio A, Decoding the Woo-Woo-Woo. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Many aspiring creatives lack the mentorship and equipment needed to unlock their true potential. But what if we could change that? At AMP Media Futures Foundation, we believe storytelling has the power to transform lives. We provide students with hands-on media experience, inclusive mentorship, and a safe space to build confidence and launch their careers. AMP Media Futures Foundation, creating opportunities, inspiring success, discover the power of opportunity today.
I am an American veteran. I'm proud to have served this country. Helping veterans is something all Americans can participate in, and it's as simple as donating an old car that you have sitting around. When you call the Veteran Car Donation Program, they'll explain how their program works, and then arrange a time they can come and pick up your vehicle for free. Running or not, it doesn't matter. They take cars, trucks, motorcycles, or vans. As a veteran, show your support by donating your car and get a tax deduction in the process. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program right now. They'll come and pick your car up for free, and you'll get a tax deduction in the process. Call the number we're about to give you right now. Thank you, and God bless America.
800-378-3816. 800-378-3816. 800-378-3816. That's 800-378-3816. Proceeds support Heroes on the Water.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Got what it takes, count me out, bet against me, watch I flip the stakes. Doubt in their eyes, shade in their tone, but pressure make diamonds, so I'm leveling up on my own. Said I was too small, said I was too late. I took every can and turned it into jet fuel. Watch, now the lights up, crowd loud, heartbeat in my chest. You wanted a show, baby, here's the best. All they talk you made, I cashed it in for rest. When you say I'm not good enough, watch me work. When you say I fall short, watch me work. Every note you threw, I'm building skyscrapers with, so turn the volume up, cause this is where I prove it. Watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. Yeah, I'm proving you wrong with every single verse. Watch me work, watch me work. Hey, used to be the joke, now I'm the headline. Slept on for years, now the whole world on my timeline. They counting my losses, I'm counting my lessons. Turn every scar to a story, every test to a blessing. Bet against my name, that's just more promotion. I'm the comeback story, fire in my motion. Watch my feet move, watch my vision clear. Told you I was built for this, now the whole world here. So turn it up, let the bass hit your soul. All that doubt you had, that's what made me go. Now I'm the proof you say could never unfold. When you say I'm not good enough, watch me work. When you say I fall short, watch me work. Every note you threw, I'm building skyscrapers with, so turn the volume up, cause this is where I prove it. Watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. Yeah, I'm proving you wrong with every single verse. Watch me work, watch me work. Hey, you doubted me? Cool, watch this. You counted me out, count these wins. I'm the impossible you said would never begin. Now look at me now, did I do it again? Yes, let's go. Let's go. When you say I'm not good enough, watch me work. When you say I break down, watch me work. Took every never and I forced it into fire.
American Zoo Day is celebrated each year on July 1st to recognize the important role that zoos play in wildlife conservation, education, and scientific research. The day also commemorates the opening of the Philadelphia Zoo, the first zoo in the United States. American Zoo Day encourages people to visit zoos, learn about animals and their habitats, and support conservation efforts that help preserve wildlife to future generations.
And we're back. Wow, Mr. The Commish.
How you like that?
Voiceover.
Very nice. National
Woo,
Zoo Day.
that's a first.
Very
I like
cool.
that. Very good.
Everyone's doing their thing, working hard.
It's the summer. It's time to sizzle.
You know, I was telling you yesterday, we have a relatively new intern. She's been with us for a little while, and she's very quiet and to herself. And I was like, does she feel like she doesn't want to be here? I'm not really sure what it is.
Oh, yeah.
She disappeared
This
for like
is
a
good.
month, and I was getting ready to take her off the chat. And I've learned, it's like never say never. It's like never underestimate anyone, because you just never know. And you and I went in, we spoke to her about what we felt was really part of the program. We didn't get anything. We didn't get an answer. We kind of got a look, nothing. But since that point,
Just turn it around.
she has like done a 180.
Wow, that's awesome.
She's engaged. I said she smiles. That's like when I worked with my special ed kids back in the day, and they would write their name like, "Oh my God!" like the little things would make me happy. She smiles. She's working really hard, and she's really, really good at what she does.
Nice.
And I think it was just having that conversation about, I don't even want to say the word expectations, because it makes it sound like we're the boss and they're not, even though we pay the bills. Kind of just what we like to happen in this studio more than expectations, because everyone's level is different. And she rose to the occasion, and she's really good. And I'm like, wow, there's another one, not to save, but there's another one who I think feels they have a place.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that I thought was really nice.
Absolutely.
So that's not even bad
There's some
karma.
positive karma.
That's not bad karma, good karma. There was no malice meant from the other side. It was
It's an
just the way
observation.
she is, or her circumstances. But there was never any malice or any negative karma on that. It was just things that we wanted to hopefully make better for her, for us.
When Commissioner came in, he had a tie and a jacket. And he went to the back, and I says, I'm sorry, are you with the FBI or do I owe you money? And he says, no. I says, can you take off your tie and jacket? Remember that?
But there are people that have manipulative intent.
Yeah, of course. But
And
that's
they
okay.
will try. For you it is. I don't do that very well.
The ocean has all sorts of fish. There's sharks, just like there's octopus.
Well, I don't understand the people of the manipulative intent. How when you say you don't do it well? What help me
I will walk
understand?
away.
It bothers her.
I will walk away after a certain point. I will give X amount of chances depending of my mood, how many chances. And if they continue to try to belittle me or to squirrel it with him on the other side or to try and break the unity that I know happens in the studio, then I'm pretty much done.
Kindness matters. What did you learn?
That just goes back to the conversation we were having earlier.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you just.
But he will continue it and continue it until they prove themselves.
1 and 1 is 2.
Yeah, but
2 and 2 is 4.
That's not what she's talking about.
But think about it. It is, because in kindness matters, they taught you flight, you fight, or you freeze.
Yes.
So,
But
and each one had a consequence to that.
But each one of us has a different level of where we are in peace, right? Where we are in our own foundation. And so whatever it is that's coming at us, Dawn's like, okay, I'm here, and this is where I check out. Maybe you have a little bit more tolerance.
But let me ask you a
threshold.
question. So you check out, you run. And then
It's
you
not
come.
running.
No.
Hold on, you check out, whatever you want to call it, you check out. You're no longer part of it.
You
Okay.
decide you're not going to
You're not going
engage.
to. Okay, so you're not going to engage. You're not going to engage, whatever that means. You're not going to engage. So how does that change when you constantly bring it up? Like it still bothers you. When you constantly let it manipulate your thinking. When you constantly come back to it over and over again. That's not change.
Yeah, 100%. No, you're
Huh?
Into it.
But that's not change.
Yeah.
No, you're
All
right.
that is griping about something that undermined you. You know those two balls you were showing me? Not whatever those two.
They weren't balls, but
you know
if you
what I
want
mean.
to
The
get
energies. I'm sorry, not balls. Energies. And you were showing me?
Yeah.
Well, you can't let a snowball hit you in the face. And, you know, it's like Rocky said, it ain't about the punch you throw. It's about the punch you take.
Yeah.
And can you get up?
Yeah.
So you take it. It ain't going to kill you.
Yeah. You make a really good point, Freddie. And without saying too much, my 15-year-old is going through something right now. And what I'm seeing with her is her resistance to be in the discomfort and to figure out how to be more comfortable in the discomfort. So there's the work involved in that. And I'm working with her, trying to get her to stop, again, numbing, avoiding, freezing, flying, doing all the things, and to be in it, because then it hurts a little bit less and it's a little bit less uncomfortable. So you make a really good point. If you choose to disengage because this doesn't work for you, it's one thing. But if you choose to disengage and carry a gripe,
you're in trouble.
Then you're in trouble because you didn't learn from it. You didn't. If you choose to, hey, I don't dabble in that. Then that's that. But if I don't dabble in that, but I'm still going to carry it, then again, you are the point of the point of reference, the nucleus. You have to work through that. Sometimes being involved in the discrepancy is what helps you get through it. But if you could disengage and handle it yourself, great. But you can't leave out that part of handling it.
I've seen it take a pound of life of people because, okay, you disengage. You're not going to be, but it takes a pound of life out of them because they can't rebound over it. They can't get over it.
They constantly mired it.
Of course, because it bothered them. You know, it's an old saying, if you can hold the fort, keep it there, and then little by little diminish it, you'll overcome.
Your mindset's just different than other people.
Watch me work, baby. It's what I've been telling you.
You are a good representation.
We all are.
Of the anomaly.
He is the anomaly.
Yeah.
No,
but there are people like you.
But I see it like you. I get it.
I see strength in this room right now with people who will tell you different. But I've seen different. I've seen it. I've seen how they'll stand up when it's time to stand up.
Yep.
And then they'll go back to being quiet. Because quiet don't make you run, doesn't make you weak.
No.
It just makes you quiet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, they make fun of me because I changed chairs, but they've never asked me why. That's the bottom line. Ask.
I did.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I've asked.
You have. You have. And now that you've opened up Pandora's box,
We're going to talk about the amplified.
Well, you're one of the few people that I got to say, watch me work. That song is built about you. That's the bottom line here. If you want to open a Pandora's box,
all right,
be
so before
careful.
we get to that, Dana, how do people get the book? We're getting there.
And you should get this book.
Yeah. This is a good one. This is Wendy's favorite of the three. So Wendy's got the endorsement, right?
Yes.
So you can go to ubuntufishgallery.com, UBUNTU, fishgallery.com. And I just finished, as per Wendy's request. A couple weeks ago, she was like, you have a journal for 10 Rex. These are the proof copies. That's why they have the line on them. Journal for 10 Rex, but you don't have one for decoding the woo-woo. So I'm like, and here we are. And it really helps you get your thoughts together. Yep. And I just published it. Like I said, this is a proof copy with all my comments in it. So, ubuntufishgallery.com, and anything else that you want to get that I've created.
That's good also for parents, yes? For parents with kids and things that are
I think so. Again, Veda, I've got a whole, again, I will call it a curriculum. I've got a whole curriculum. If you, from all levels, all ages, all perspectives as far as
entry points.
All entry points, thank you. And I'm just here to assist others in their growth. I'm not here to pull you, I'm not here to force you. Wherever your readiness is, I've got a place for you to start. ubuntufishgallery.com.
All right, check it out. More to come next week with Ubuntu Fish Gallery and Decoding the Woo-Woo. So get your book, get your audiobook, join our conversation next week. And now we're going to continue your conversation with Heather. So let's roll the intern corner and see what's going on the other side.
That's what she did.
Corner. I'm not very much an intern anymore. However, Brianna to my left isn't really either. You know what? Actually, we should call this. What should we call this? producer corner, alumni corner. We got to have a better name for it, I think, for those of us who are interns.
We're going to have to change it up a little bit. But let's talk about what you guys are putting together. Amplified Magazine Volume 12.
Yes, Volume 12 is out. It was released this morning. So if you haven't checked it out, please do so right now. Right now. Get your phone out, please. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed, I don't know why you haven't subscribed already. You can go on the brooklyncafe.tv. That's our website. You can subscribe there. Or you can go to all of our socials, Amp Futures, Amp Media Productions, and the Brooklyn Cafe TV to subscribe as well. But yeah, we've highlighted a few different businesses. La Mesa, Angie specifically, we highlighted her. We highlighted Fonzie. He was our intern spotlight, intern of the month. So congratulations, Fonzie. He's not here at the moment. But and we also talked about how the Amp Media Futures Foundation website is released. Very exciting. It's new and improved. So please go check that out as well. And the Amp Media Futures Foundation YouTube channel, which is going to be like a portfolio showcasing all of the interns' work. Brianna did start that as well. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so please do check that out. There's a lot of fun, exciting things in there. And I love to create it. And a lot of work and effort goes into it. So it would mean a lot if you guys would subscribe and look at that.
And check out Dear Diary. And subscribe to her Substack. Check it out. Read it all.
How do you subscribe to the Substack?
Doing it right now.
So fortunately, I made it really, really easy for readers of our magazine to subscribe. There's a little button that says Read More Dear Diary here. If you click it, it brings you to the Substack website. It's also an app if you wanted to get it as an app, but it is a website as well. And that's where you see all my articles posted, and you can subscribe and then get notified via email when I publish a new article. So yeah, it mean a lot to me.
You did a really nice job on the magazine.
Thank you.
Fonzie is intern of the month.
Yes. He's awesome. He does fantastic animation work. He's really, really talented. Yeah.
So he's really talented. And Brooklyn, she worked on creating, I wanted a place for everyone to see all of these great pieces that everyone's creating here on a daily basis. So they just don't get played once and they go into the download file. So you created a great YouTube channel, Amp Media Futures Foundation. So subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe. I tried to go through it and at least do a few subscriptions so it actually pops up because I couldn't find it before.
Yeah.
So subscribe, Amp Media Futures Foundation, and see what happens behind the scenes in this studio. It's pretty amazing what they've created. And Brianna is working on a great movie.
Yes.
So where are we on the on your shot list?
So I just finished the shot list. It's all done. So script is done, shot list is done. Now I just need to officially get all the actors together, and then we need to go through all the props, make sure we have all the props, and we need to go location scouting, make sure we have all of our locations, and then once we do all that, we're basically ready to start filming.
How exciting.
So yeah.
She's also drawn out the different with camera angles.
Storyboarding.
Storyboarding. How many pages did you do?
It was 50 pages long, the storyboarding.
That to me,
250 little drawings.
Wow. That to me is an accomplishment because I feel like this is the real deal.
It is. That's what I was saying. This is a good thing. It's going to take time and effort and energy, but the outcome of it is going to be really, really great.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice. Actually, the second movie that we have produced in the studio?
Yeah, but this one is a little bit different. This has a different feel to it.
A different feel?
This is going to be her second movie, too. What?
Yeah.
How exciting.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
You've done really great things, and she was with us this morning when Rob and Gio were laughing. But she gets it.
But she understood. She understood what the dilemmas are. She understood what the angles were. This is a constant breathing animal.
Yeah.
And there are different things that take place. Gato sets up the set, and I hate it because he sets it better than anybody when he does it. Nobody can duplicate it, It's just the way, it has it in his blood, the way it is. So this morning, they were making fun of the things that we were doing. I says, boy, do I got a lot to talk to him about. But they spoke to him, and he comes to the back and says, okay, we're good to go. And I'm like, wow, I felt horrible. Again, perception. And he took it as a learning deal. So here we go.
I think it was great. I think we've got a lot of answers to questions that we had. I was reading this morning an article that says very, very successful people who run successful companies and big corporations, the difference is they're learning every day. an hour of learning, of reading, of bookwork, of consulting every day. So you have upwards of 5 hours or more a week. That's what gets you to the next level.
That's
Is actually learning and continuing education.
And you write the pages, but the chapters aren't written, which is what I've learned. I've learned that to put everybody on a similar page, because you're not going to get everybody on the same page.
No.
But to put people on a similar page is a trick. Even when we say, let's go on the road.
talent.
Let's go on the road. Even that is a trick. Parking on the road is a trick. People's behaviors on the road, the business owners, the temperature. If there's construction coming down, your car gets hit by a bulldozer, all of that is part of everything that you go through. It's not as simple as just turn on the lights and make it happen. It's the same thing with your material. It's not the same thing as holding on to a book and say, okay, I got the magic. It's not the way it works. You got to go through it. There's always work.
But what you're all creating, what you create in the other room, and everyone worked so hard yesterday, you could hear a pin drop in here. You weren't here. They were all working really, really hard on just cleaning up boards and doing all the things that they do in here and working so hard. The summer crew is small and mighty, as I say, but we keep going. So nice job, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we've got Dawn DeMarco Book on the other side of the studio, the host of Faith Stories. The host of Faith Stories. Who do you have on your show today?
Well, today I have Amy Still, and she has 2 ministries, and I'm going to read it because I haven't memorized it yet, that are devoted to helping churches and believers walk in freedom, identity, and authority in Christ. She's an amazing woman. She's a single mom of 2 little guys, and she fosters them. So it's really amazing what she's walked through, where she started, with her family and her divorce and all the trauma, getting married, thinking this is not the person I should marry, and now she's a single mom, and she's got a heck of a journey. That's why we're doing 2 episodes. Because it's like we were on the phone for over an hour, and I'm like, I'm thinking 2 episodes here. So yeah, I'm excited to have her on.
Which is fantastic. And I think as we change, at least for me, and I'm not raising my kids anymore, they're not teenagers, they're not in college, and they're grown, and now I watch their reactions to things. I have to step back and take a pause, not a freeze, and say, what would I have done at that age?
Right.
Exactly.
So true.
Not what I would do now.
Yeah.
And it may be wrong what I would do now, but what would I have done then? And how would I mitigate the circumstances of family and children and in-laws and all the other things that come with it? How did I react to it then? What upset me then? And don't be the conduit to upsetting it now if you can help it.
Yeah.
So I have to really step back and look at not what I know now, what didn't I know then, and what don't I know now?
Yeah.
You're laughing.
I am. You spend a lot of time doing that.
I spend a lot of time thinking.
Yes. I don't get time to
I
do
spend
that.
a lot of time thinking about what other people's reactions are going to be.
I don't have time to do
Because it's a cause and effect. Your action will cause a reaction. Good, bad, or indifferent.
But it's going to happen no
regardless.
Matter what. You can think about it. You could think about it until the purple rain
But you
comes
don't
your
ever
way.
think
Absolutely
about
not. Absolutely not.
about what's going to come out of your mouth.
I've learned. No, I don't. Because
I know.
first of
Point A
all,
to
I
point
don't
B.
mean any harm as to what I say. And am I going to tell you the truth? Absolutely. Do you tell me the truth and let me lie for you? Absolutely. But to spend time about everything you're doing, my goodness gracious, lady. It's time to enjoy life. I'm going to the beach with 5,000 people. You think I'm going to sit there and say, okay, you don't like my bathing suit? It's okay.
Period.
It's time to move on, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's time to do things for yourself.
Bigger fish to fry.
Enjoy what you have around you. See the growth of the maturity of what they're. That child over there, she's grown up, man. Enjoy that. Just enjoy it. That guy over there, same guy that came in here, no. And then you got the great mystery here. Man, you want to think about something. Just think about that. Forget about all that mess. You can't change what happened.
No, you just learn and grow from it. You have to.
1,000%.
Or you're going to repeat the same mistake over and over, so you want to grow from it.
I'm going to make the same mistake over and over and
try not
over
to,
and
though.
over.
Yeah.
But I ain't doing it out of ill intent.
Right,
If
of course
my
not.
2 boys were my 2 boys. And I've apologized to them already when they were 15 because I said, listen, I'm going to screw up some more. So let me apologize now. Let me get it out the way. But they know.
Right.
They know that if they need me, I'm going to be there.
Absolutely.
And your granddaughter, she knows you're going to be there. My
that little
grandkids,
bambino.
they love me no matter what happens. Don't think of so much about it. Think less about it. Not to stop thinking because that's impossible.
That's how her mind works.
Yeah, I know.
That's how God created you.
I'm trying to get the woo-woo going.
If you woo-woo-woo.
All right, so tune into Faith Stories today at 3 o'clock with Dawn DeMarco book. Check out Amplified Magazine. It is edition 12. And more to come with Brianna's movie. What is it called?
Radio silence.
Radio silence.
Radio silence. Sometimes just sit in the silence. That's the other side of it. So many great things. Subscribe to Amp Media Futures Foundation YouTube page. Subscribe to the cafe. Our goal is to hit 1,000. We're at 945.
Awesome.
So, new goal to hit 1,000 subscribers. And Amp's not too far behind, I got to tell you.
I got to tell you, if you don't like our show and you want to watch one of the other 10 or 20 that we put together, do that as well. You have a radio show Thursday night.
Yeah.
As well. Check that out as well.
You know what's interesting? Our numbers, our demographics on YouTube are totally different than our demographics on socials.
They've gotten younger.
They're younger and they're male heavy.
All of a sudden, we have a male presence.
Interesting.
What pa?
Like
There
over
you go.
Like over 60%
We need that.
male and younger, between 20s and 30s, younger demographic
That's
on our
because
YouTube
you got
channel.
all them ladies on there and they see them. Oh,
Oh, those
All
good-looking
right.
girls.
Wrap it up. I just thought it was really interesting.
They have gotten younger.
They've gotten younger and they've gotten more male heavy.
And it's and I know we were trying to go younger, to be younger. I never knew that males would follow on, but it's super different, like 60-40 now.
Yep.
That's on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's tremendous. But the whole YouTube, everying has changed.
Amp and the cafe. So it's just not the cafe. It's all their numbers have.
Yeah.
And
younger.
and can I give a shout out? This is my 17th year on radio.
Congratulations.
And my numbers on YouTube. Have you ever seen my numbers on YouTube? I saw them the other day. I could not believe it.
Nice.
What the hell? Where'd those come from? And Vic and the radio station are coming to see us next week, as a matter of fact. So 17 years, we're in South Florida. Oldies, it looks like they're going to change the name. It's going to be now 17 stations, which is interesting. I want to see what they're going to be doing. There's some AMs.
That's nice, 17 and 17.
Yeah.
There's some,
gonna say.
and there's some FMs and AMs that are being attached to this thing. So more
That's
news to
great.
come on that. But 17 years and still going.
Congratulations.
I got to tell you, it ain't
amazing.
easy. It ain't been easy. It's been fun, but
Never
it ain't
is.
been easy.
That's awesome.
So you think LeBron's going to come to the Heat? Just ask.
God, no.
LeBron can come to the Heat, makes no difference.
Sorry, I'm not a fan.
I hear that Mitch signed with the Celtics. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to church after this show and wish him the best of luck, but after that, I'm going to hate him because he's going to the Celtics. And if you're going to go anywhere, don't go to Boston. And the other backup center is going to the 76ers. I'm not worried about that. But Mitch Robinson is going to the Celtics. That's horrible. That's just horrible.
I want to ask why, but.
All right, more to come. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Decode your woo-woo. We'll see you then.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.